So welcome back to another video, folks, and this time we're up in the Lake District. We're going to do a series for the next probably 3 months where we're going to take in all of the passes in the Lake District, and we're just near the Windermere Jetty Museum in Bowness. Great cafe here to start the ride off. So today's ride, we're going to go over KirkStone Pass, so we're going to head up the road here just to the roundabout. Instead of doing a left at Ambleside, we're going to go straight across over the top of KirkStone Pass and drop down into Ullswater. Really excited about doing this series for you. I'll be coming up and doing a different pass every weekend. We'll be doing it on the Tiger Rally Pro. So yeah, hope you like the series. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. Just leaving the boat museum there, and we're on the A592, just heading towards Ambleside. Just up this road there's a roundabout. Literally you go straight across the roundabout to head over KirkStone Pass. Lovely route as you go over the top and down into Ullswater. Really excited about doing the series on the passes in the Lake District. It makes a perfect getaway, especially in September. Although the weather's a little bit mixed at the moment, if you base yourself either in Bowness or probably Ambleside is best, and then each day you can access all of the passes. Also, it's not very stressful on mileage. Quite easy days really, with some lovely pub lunches, cafes along the route. So we'll try and take in as much as we can. Obviously I am limited with time, trying to get these done in the weekends with family time, but I'll try and point out as many things as I can along the routes that I know about. So a little roundabout here, you've got Ambleside left and you can go straight across. Just be careful on this roundabout, it is a small one with multiple lanes coming from either side at you. Can get a little confusing at times. And we're going to go on the A592 over to Ullswater, over the top of the pass. It's a beautiful road, beautiful scenery, great route, and I would say one of the most popular and known routes in this region. Now, just looking back on the previous video that we did, where we showed you the new feature that's on the new Triumph Tiger 1200s with the raising and lowering of the suspension with the home button. I just want to add a note to that Yules in Lancaster actually did that, and that was a warranty work I had because I was getting an error code on my screen from a certain function. So it wasn't free, although I didn't pay for the update, the firmware update, and it happened to have the new feature on it. They were actually correcting a fault, and it was under warranty to Triumph. So I just want to make that clear that it just wasn't a freebie. Don't expect, if you have an older bike and you want to walk into a Triumph dealership, to get this for free, because, you know, why would they do it for free? So I just want to get that out there. It wasn't a free update for me, it was warranty work that I was having done, and the new firmware happened to have that function on. So just to clear that up, so that Triumph don't get inundated with lots of Tiger guys going in saying, well, Nick had it done for free. Well, actually it was warranty work, so I didn't. Little Fiat 500, I do like Fiat 500s. I know one of my girls in about a year's time will be starting taking her driving tests and things, or lessons, so I might just get her a Fiat 500. A little bit windy today, so I hope the wind's not coming over too much on the microphone. Now, if you're camping as well, if you come up into the Lake District, there's a couple of great campsites in Ullswater near Pooley Bridge, within walking distance of the pubs. which are very nice, good facilities. And I've actually featured that campsite on a previous video. I'll pop a link in the top right hand corner. Just here you can see that. A little bit of low cloud hanging on the hills just in the distance. We're going to actually be going up into that. Hopefully it's not rain. Now the roads over KirkStone Pass, they're not too bad actually. A little bit of gravel here and there on them. Obviously as the winter rolls on they'll get a little bit worse, but compared to some of the other routes and passes, they're okay, not too bad. Lovely pub just here, the Queen's Head Hotel. Great food, bar snacks. And back behind the Fiat 500. Nice of them to let me past again. I did have to pull up, although they were turning off, so I could have hung on and waited for them, but I thought they were letting me past. So it's the perfect time to do these kind of trips for you guys and take in all of the passes in the Lake District. Autumn's nearly upon us. The leaves are just about to turn golden brown, so on a nice sunny day over the next few weeks, the scenery is going to be at its best, I think. In September probably being the better months to come up here, with it being out of kids' holidays and tourist season. Although with it being a very well-known route over KirkStone Pass, you do get some traffic, so just soak in all of the atmosphere, the surroundings, the smells, and just take your time. This route, or this road, is known for motorcycle accidents, so just take your time, take it easy. It is the countryside. You've got tractors, you've got farm animals that could be on the road, dry stone walls that could have fallen down as you get round a corner. So it's worth just taking it nice and steady, nice and easy. But there are places you can pass along the way. Now if it is a nice sunny day, there is a ferry boat that you can go out onto Ullswater, and literally it'll take you from the bottom of Ullswater, where we'll get to shortly once we get over the pass, and also it takes you up to Pooley Bridge, which is at the top of Lake Ullswater, and there's some really nice pubs, little shops and things just there. Look at those mountains, absolutely beautiful. Now come December, late December, January time frame, you can get some snow up here. There used to be a ski resort, some ski lifts and things up here. I'm not sure if they're still running now. For the last couple of years we've not really had any snow. Some kind drivers around letting us by. This road a little bit reminds me of the one in Italy that I did, that took me up from the coast to Maranello near the Ferrari factory. Just nice twisty mountain roads, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Well, the temperature's dropped down to about 13 degrees just now. And we're just at the top now. We've got the KirkStone Pass Inn on the right hand side just here. Little car park just opposite. I think the pub's closed at the moment for renovation work. We're just going into the clouds further up. Hopefully we'll stay underneath those. Don't want any rain to come. And then, yeah, the pub's pretty much at the top of KirkStone Pass, and then you drop down the other side here as it flows down to Ullswater. The road surface is a little bit bad going down the other side, as you can see just here. The council's been up and filled some potholes. Those will soon disintegrate again as we go into the cold winter, I would imagine. Thank you. I do hope the camera is picking up all of the brown on the side of the mountains, the colours. Just absolutely spectacular views. Look at that for a valley. Stunning. This is where the hill hold function on the bike comes in handy. Stream winding down the valley just there, absolutely spectacular, just beautiful. It really is nice. Now if you wanted to do a loop when you're up this way, literally at the top of Ullswater, you can hang a left, which will then take you over towards Keswick, and then from Keswick you can drop down by Thirlmere and then literally back down the side to Ambleside. So if you were basing yourself in Ambleside as a start point, you can do a big loop right the way around. Take you a couple hours, that's it, to do that. So like I say, it's pretty chilled when you're up in the Lake District. Not too many miles, but some stunning roads, stunning passes and scenery. Absolutely to die for, even when it's a bit gloomy with clouds and a little bit of mist above the mountains. One thing I would say, the Lake District, because it's so mountainous, it does catch the clouds, and this time of year you're always going to get a little bit of rain, so it's a little bit unpredictable. Make sure you pack your waterproofs and also a good pair of winter gloves, winter boots, just to keep yourself a little bit warmer. And I'm riding along in 12.5 degrees, so quite cool now as we're up in the mountains. And I just forgot that I have on this bike heated grips and heated seat. So as you can see there, got the grips on the seat on the dash. Might as well use them. Now I was going to do this first trip on the Bonneville, and what I'm doing is trying to alternate the videos between the Bonneville T120 and the Tiger 1200 Rally Pro each week, but yeah, something just told me to go out on the Tiger today, because next weekend hopefully I'll be in Wales around Snowdon that way, and I'll be taking the Bonneville on that trip. So I wanted a little bit of comfort today. Not that the Bonnie's not comfortable, just the Tiger is super comfy. Now somebody was saying, or having a whinge on one of the forums about the dashboard on the Tiger being absolutely crap and giving no information, which I kind of disagree with really, because you know what I've got currently is time, top left, got the bottom left hand corner, I've got my heated grips, heated seat, got the speed, I've got what gear I'm in, I've got a fuel gauge, what rider mode I'm in, tachometer, top right got the outside temperature, then I've got the over the trip, the average miles per gallon, got the current miles per gallon, what I'm doing, and also the range that's left in the tank. So what more information do you need? You know, you can press the home button, and literally it takes you to the single screen. Still I've got my fuel gauge, speed, tachometer, gear indicator, outside temperature and time, and all the other information. So yeah, I don't know what they're going on about. I think one person mentioned about the odometer, so how many miles the bike's done. Well, why would you want to see that all the time? It's in the menu. If you want to find it, go and find it. But I suppose all of us have different views and want different things on bikes. And while I think, you know, with the LCD TFT dashes, they could be more customizable in the menus. You kind of get what you're given really from the dealer or the manufacturer. But yeah, I find it a pretty good dash. 7-inch, so you couldn't really get any bigger. Like a huge iPad. But it has all the information that I need on there. Now at Ullswater, there's also one of the car parks on the left, just as you go along the side of the lake. A car park, and there's a little walk there that goes up to a nice waterfall. I've never done it, so I can't comment what it's like. I must stop one day and have a walk up, go and see it. You can see here, you've got some tents, bit of camping. That's the YHA Patterdale, just here. Very nice. Then you've got bed and breakfast, lovely old slate cottages. Old Land Rover, plenty of those about. And if you're into your walking, walker's heaven, this place really is. There's loads of walks from around here, up the mountains. Little beer garden there, little pub, White Lion. Nice little church. Now, while KirkStone Pass is one of the most well-known ones, probably just for its location really, between the Lake Windermere and Ullswater, it's actually one of the shortest ones really. You get over it very quickly. But it doesn't matter, because wherever you are in the lakes, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful scenery. Lovely, lovely place to visit. And then just on the right hand side you've got the start of the lake just here. The boat that I mentioned leaves from the jetty just over the back there. And then you've got St Patrick's boat landing just here. I'll just do a loop of the car park so you can see the cafe. Or maybe not, there's a load of bikers there. But yeah, tea room just there. Very popular place. Lovely food. Little walk down to the steamer just there, or you can actually park up your bike or your car just on the car park just here at Glenridding Pier. Super location. A few coffee shops, things like that. Just going to do a right here actually. I just spotted my brother-in-law's camper van. He must be up here. I reckon they're just having a wander through Glenridding Centre. I'll just turn around, see if I can find them. Little white van just here, converted. Can I see them? They must have gone for a walk somewhere. Anyway, onwards. Sorry about that little detour. Bigger camper vans, that's what you want, brother-in-law, one of them. Now there's a little boathouse just down the road here that I'll stop at. I did fly my drone a couple of years ago there. I'll just put a little clip of the footage just here. that footage. Beautiful little boathouse. I don't know if anyone's converted it now into a house, but what a location. Absolutely stunning. Now, one beauty about this Garmin Zumo XT sat-nav is I've got actual live weather data on it just now, which actually came in handy when I was in Geneva in Switzerland on my August trip, just to try and dodge the weather really. You can also get a live rainfall kind of overlay on the map as well to see where the weather is, the rain, and then head the other way, keep out the way of it. But yeah, people paddleboarding out on the lake today. Be a bit cold if you fell in, I would imagine. A few people having picnics. Now, one of the main reasons also that I bought an adventure bike was just its capability, but also the protectiveness you get from the wind and road grime and everything like that. This is definitely the workhorse bike out of the two that I have. Not too bothered whether I get this bike mucky at all, as opposed to the Bonneville that I want to keep absolutely pristine. Okay, Ira Force car park just there. That's the waterfall walk that I told you about. So yeah. But where was I? Yeah, so I'm not particularly bothered if I get this mucky. Just give it a wash now and then, and this will be the workhorse through winter. I did think about buying an older sort of cheap bike for use in winter, but yeah, 2 is enough. My wife will kill me if I add another bike. Now, there's definitely a wedding on down the road. Old Land Rover there with a bow on it. I've seen a couple of limousines just past just before it. And this was where the boathouse was, so somebody is converting that into a house now, which is about time really. Fabulous little project that would have been. Little guest house there on the left. Lots of little guest houses spotted around. Plenty of places to stay. And if you're not camping, just have a look on booking.com at this area. You can get some really good deals this time of year. So as we just get round the corner here, we're just going to turn right, or follow the road round to the right. I thought it was actual junction, but it's not. So this will take you over the new bridge, and then to the little village of Pooley Bridge, which is an absolutely beautiful spot. Lovely pubs. And this is where the steamboat comes up to, actually, from the bottom of the lake. So you can get off just there, have a walk into the village, have some lunch before catching the next boat back down to the south and where you've left your car or your bike. A few other bikers out today. Plenty of them. Popular route. And then just going to go over the bridge just here. This is the new bridge. You've got little pubs and stuff down near the river. Beautiful spot to have lunch. A few little shops, ice creams, gift shops, Pooley Bridge Inn just there. Absolutely stunning little pub. Lovely seating areas outside. Another pub, nice beer garden, the sun in on your left hand side. So I think what we're going to do from here is we're going to head up the road. This will take us back towards Penrith on the back roads, which is very nice. And then what I'm going to do today is actually go right at the end of this road, a few miles up this road. You can go either left to Penrith or right, and that will take you down the A6, the Shap Road actually, over Shap, back down towards Kendal, What I'm probably going to do is come off as we get to Shap Village just after and jump on the motorway back down to Lancashire. But yeah, it's a spectacular route, absolutely lovely. For me, it's literally half an hour, 20 minutes into the Lake District, so it's really easy for me to pop up over a weekend and take some passes in, get some of those for you. Not sure how many passes there are. I know of about 7, but I'm sure there's some more that I've not done and unexplored, so I'll try and seek some of those out for you. But also at the end, what I'll do is I'll do a video on my top 5 passes in the Lake District, and that'll really boil it down to which ones I personally think are the best, most scenic, pleasurable to ride, nice cafes, coffee shops along the route, those type of things. So you'll get an idea if you do come up to the Lake District and you want to do the top 5 passes that I recommend, then it'll give you some indication, some ideas for a trip like that. Nice cornfields on the left just there. So the rain's just starting, so I'm going to cut the video there and head back down to home. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. That's KirkStone Pass. Not the sunniest of days, but we get what we can at this time of year. So I'm looking forward to doing the next couple. Not sure which ones they're going to be yet, but we'll pop one up every 2 weeks on the channel. Hopefully that'll give you some insight into the Lake District and the passes you can do up here. But yeah, thanks again, and if you're not a subscriber to the channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also if you can give the video a big like, guys, really helps the channel. And yeah, I'll catch you on another video soon. Ciao for now.